Prodtex is a company where we are both consultants, designers, and producer of steel constructions. We have built up our own factory where we are using robotized assembly, we are using laser welding, and we design construction which is fitted to do this modern type of production.
Our program, we have designed the ships and spent the last 4 years developing the technology, and now we needed to find a good partner to build a prototype. So during the summer, we started the production design. Prodtex will build up the digital twin, and early 2024 they'll actually put everything into their existing robotic cell so we can produce that tank and test from February, March onwards, so that by the end of Q1 next year we'll have the prototype tested, and we're very certain that it will also be approved. Opportunity that we get here to essentially crack the code for hydrogen distribution, right? So we can build the tanks that can allow us to build a lot of tanks in a year. It gives us quality. I think that's very important to touch upon that. But the use of laser welding gives us a really good quality assurance. And the results that Prodtex have done with laser welding on other complex steel structure has proven excellent quality on the welds, right? So we're going to be able to essentially produce a large number of tanks with very high quality, and with that there's a huge potential here in the market, both within the maritime segment but also just hydrogen storage in general. We have commenced with the prototype program. We're also building up the design and the digital twin and the business case for the large production line, right? So you can take an FID on that in let's say mid 2024. We can have a production line in place by mid 2025, and from there we could start producing 8 to maybe 10 H2Neo tanks per year, or a lot of smaller ones. But what we've also seen in recent weeks after we announced our collaboration, there's a lot of interest in tanks, right? So we're now also looking at opportunities as to how we could already start producing tanks in second half 2024 with the existing robotic equipment and production line that Prodtex already has. So there could be an opportunity here to start generating revenue from tank production already in 12 months' time.
Yeah. We have already got a lot of government support to develop the new production technology, and we are quite confident that there are also programs which we clearly see are fitting our next moves, and we have the advantage that what we are doing now have never been done before. At this type of production, it's similar to what we have done with the bridges and other construction, but this is a new thing for tank production, and then we fit into quite a lot of programs which can give us support.
Here is defining the business case where we will put essentially build up the first production line that can produce anything from a 1-ton hydrogen tank to 230 tons approximately of hydrogen, right? And having the engineering capacity and the expertise together with Prodtex in this collaboration. Once we have done the first line there, then we're also looking at opportunities as to how we could take and license production lines and take this globally, right? So there's opportunities in Asia, closer to shipbuilding. There's opportunities in the US and Australia. So there's a number of areas where we can then help put up more production lines, do the licensing of the tank construction, and essentially go relatively global with this and control that through our collaboration here in Norway.